So for the weekend, we're about to get some nice weather.
It's about time too, right? I mean, it's been a really wet week, and it's the first time we've had a dry weekend, a completely dry weekend since September. That's how wet the weekends were in October, so nice to see it switching around. I don't know, I think a lot of people would sacrifice a rainy work week for a dry weekend, and that's what we get this time around. We're looking to the west-southwest from our Vancouver sky cam at the Springs at the waterfront, across the railroad bridge, across the Columbia, looking downstream and over the West Hills and Forest Park, and you can see the clearing that's happening out there. Now, the more clearing we get, the more likely it is that we'll have valley fog tomorrow morning, but that's okay. That'll burn off too, because while the winds are flat right now, the east winds will develop tomorrow. Now, still a few sprinkles left over. You folks down in Canby, you got one right over town. A few more up in the Cascade foothills, one right around Sandy right now too, and then up around Welch's and Mount Hood, no surprise. But even there, these will be dying down. When we look at the wide view, there's nothing left upstream, so these will be ending tonight. The rainfall today, pretty light since midnight, unless you're in Aurora or McMinnville, which picked up about 1/4 inch. Even the coast had fairly light rainfall. Again, that was since midnight. There are scattered high clouds offshore, and some of those will drift overhead at times over the weekend, but that's it. This area of low pressure is going to cut itself off from the main flow and allow high pressure to build up ahead of us and protect us from wet weather for the entire weekend and beyond. So this is what this system looks like in our computer model. Stays offshore there. As it gets a little closer to us, though, and high pressure builds down in the wake of a very cold air mass back east. They're going to get some snow in the upper Midwest, even in Iowa, so Duck fans watch for that. But look at this. East wind setting up Saturday night and Sunday. We stay dry until the remnants of a dying cold front move in Monday, rather, not Saturday, Monday, for the potential of a few sprinkles at that time. That's it until at the soonest Wednesday night, and I think more likely Thursday, before we get back into any significant rainfall at all. This is what it looks like in the upper level pattern. High pressure warm air aloft over us, freezing level up 12,000 feet this weekend. There's that weak system on Monday. Again, not a big deal. And then this system, again, separated from the main flow, but begins to edge inland later next week. We'll get back into rain at that time. Today's high was 58 in Portland. Down the valleys, we had 60s, 61 in Gold Beach, Brookings, and Medford. Those were the hot spots in the state this afternoon. Portland right now, we've got clouds out there, but there are breaks in them. And again, remember, the moon was full just a couple days ago, so it'll be a little bit less than full, but it'll rise in the northeast sky, and you'll get a glimpse of that. It should be quite pretty. On the coast, we're looking at sunshine tomorrow. Highs will be in the 60s, even 65 down in Newport. In the valleys, low 60s, lows will be in the 40s. Yeah, I think we'll have morning fog, but it should become sunny after that. Up in the Cascades, nice weekend. Don't have to worry about snow in the passes. It'll drop in the 20s, so look out for icy patches on the roads, but a good weekend for a late fall hike. Sunshine in central and eastern Oregon and mild after lows in the 30s. In the gorge, here comes the east wind. Not so much tomorrow, but by tomorrow night and Sunday, we'll get gusts of 50, 60. The west side of the gorge, about 30 or 40 in Troutdale. Showers ending, fog, then sun tomorrow with a high of 60. We go 63 on Sunday, sunny and breezy with the east wind, but that's okay. Look, 2 dry days in a row, Saturday and Sunday. That's an accomplishment. Maybe a sprinkle or two on Monday, but we're just talking about a few very light showers dotting the area. Tuesday rather, is Veterans Day, and that should be dry. And I've got rain late Wednesday, but if we get it Wednesday, it should be well after sunset. More likely Thursday and Friday, we go back into rain. So a much needed break, give everybody and everything a chance to dry out.
Yeah, because we definitely had enough rain.
We definitely deserve it.
We definitely deserve it.
We kind of do.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt.